something, oh bruh, Salah. Always the best in the world.
Oh, Salah. Mo Salah. I won't push it. I won't push it that though, but he's good though.
Look. I'll give the man credit, man. Look, he's making a madness. I don't put
truly, bro.
I don't put him up there with
Nah, I say in the Prem, like, fit, the thing is, no, if you don't, like, there's just something about, he doesn't have that razzle dazzle, but he's clinical.
Look, my bro, he's doing, he's Messi-esque.
Yes, that's what it is.
But Messi-esque, but not Messi, bruh.
But in a game, there's banana.
Also Messi, you see, but as I'm saying was, the Owens, there's too many of the same Owens, so obviously they fall by the waistline. You can't give everybody that play like Messi, Palando. You know what I mean? You must come with the trophies. You must come with the strong performances. Only 3 trophies. There's 1 Champions League,
1 Club World Cup, and 1
and 1 Prem. Oh yeah. You can't. He's not active. And look, he's only scoring. He might be top goal scorer for the past couple of years, no? But he's not pushing 50 and 60
Nah,
goals.
that's not numbers.
You see, that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't put that on that. Look, you can have a conversation, maybe him and
amongst the Prem legends.
Yeah, Thierry, Michael Owen.
He's there, those Owens.
Don't go.
Leo.
Don't go worldwide. Not Mr. Worldwide.
But still, bro.
Exactly, nah. They must relax. These English people must relax, man.
Nah, but I'll give him his flowers, so like he's hard though. He's hard, like Salah is hard. Like,
look, in respect to the Premier League. Hard.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Ah, wait, he's doing his thing.
Dude, but I finished that, man.
But I
finished the port.
I got up, man. I got up and
nah, I feel too. I clap my hands to that goal, man. I clap my hands to that.
You're making the kind of good, man. Yes.
But the thing is, it's the right place, right time. Maybe not. I don't know what God is praying to or what not, but he's doing a job.
He's doing a job, man.
He is doing a job, bro.
I feel that one.
I think it's, bro, you said you were gonna pass me on Squid. What is it?
Squid game.
What goes with that thing?
So,
because everyone is one.
Did you come into that one?
I saw it before it blew, but I didn't watch it. So I put it in the list because I check okay now PlayStation buttons. I still check where's the X. I just want the X, just triangle, circle, and square. PlayStation. That's how I was thinking. It's Sony now.
Make your match.
I'm saying, whoa, because I saw my Squid game Sony. What one?
Nah, so look, the whole narrative is about like people in debt, so I think it's shit. Is this thing even shit?
The by sons, they missing concentration.
You seen they by.
But so yeah. Korea them thing they. Or is it China?
That's the thing. I wanna be politically correct. Sinjay, we is Squid Game shit. Modern day soul. Where is soul?
They were son them Korea. They were son them.
So, but it's like it's for people that's in debt, man. So they started with this one guy, like he's in bad debt, bro. Like I'm talking
gambling things.
Like loan sharks and so man.
So
he's like deep in there, like in a couple of millions, but now look, the currency is it's not like it was one. It's called one. That's the currency they use in one. So then I was talking 5 billion won, 10 billion won. It's not that much, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. This guy in debt, man, go loan shark. He steal his mother's money, go gamble, he lose the money. My brother, the man win. The man win on a horse race. He win so I think it was 100k.
Speaking of gambling, you know what movie I watched this weekend? Focus.
Yo!
Will Smith and Morgan Robbie.
That's a movie.
You see when I watch that movie?
It's like,
but anyways, bro, go on about the Squid Game.
See that they take the money in the loan sharks, vang him and see that.
And then there's interest on loan sharks.
You see, so they waste that man. They waste the money. Look, either. Every time we found you, we're gonna take a piece of flesh in there.
Oh, pound of flesh thing.
Because
what? Macbeth thing.
See that pound of flesh. Because that man is kind of payment. You know, we him look. Every time we can see, we want something about. The way we sign your body over, see that. But they sign. But
you don't know we signing for the games, the Olympics.
Sorry. You don't know we signing for that. Okay, next thing you know, oh, now the man is sad, was walking around, blah, blah, blah. Come at the train station. Was his own suit come to him with the suitcase. Say, come and play a game. Come and play a game. As I know, man said, leave me. Man still there. The man opened the thing, opened the big cash. And he's facing him here. Just choose, like Matrix. Red pearl, blue pearl.
Oh, choose what you
want. Him red thing or blue. It was a like squares, man, paper. And I asked him red or blue. The man said, give me blue. Now they play him. But advise him, if you lose, you give me money. If I lose, I give you money. I advise him the money, man. You see?
Yeah,
so
the cash is here.
So I advise him this play. But the game is like two, like you know that?
Like minute to minute.
Nah. There's two squares in there, but it's like hard, man. So now the point of the game is you put your square down, you take your square and you hit it.
And then it must flip.
It must flip, see, and that's how you win. So now they're playing, now he's losing all time, man. But you have no money to give. So the man told him, remember that contract you signed, turn it over, I'm gonna clap you every time you lose me. And that is my wish. But and man lose all time. Light him. Bang. But I hit him all time, bro.
Yo.
Then they advise him, away. But this, he didn't tell him about like that.
The games.
He didn't tell him about the games. It wasn't thinking yet, man.
It was prelims.
Away. It was like qualifications.
Oh, qualifications.
To get in the game.
I
didn't know, man. So the man advised him, here's my card, man. Phone this number.
So you want the cash.
Then the man found the number, bro. Yo, they kidnapped that bro, bro. Kidnapped him. Man, wake up, yo. He's sitting in a big warehouse, bro. With 400 men, bro. Now that's the beginning of it, man.
So it's like a welcoming party.
That's how it started. I'm gonna give you now obviously the summary of it. I don't wanna go through the whole episode.
Oh no.
So what they do is these Owens, everybody that was there is all in debt.
I saw that thing.
See, they're all in debt, and now they have the opportunity to play these children's games and win money, see.
But the thing is, there's always a twist.
Bruh,
you can't be playing like ringer around.
And it's nothing to happen.
Nothing,
exactly. So look, there was a series of games, like but children's games, man. The series of children's games, and the Owens like play it. But if you get eliminated, you die, bro. You die. But bro, not you go home.
There's no reset next season, They shoot.
They kill you, bro. They make you dead.
Now what's that thing of like the goal turning around?
So the first game was red light, green light. So the point of the game is you start right at the bottom and the girl is there in front. So you must make your way to her, see. So what she does is, so it's almost like playing hide and seek. So she's first at this.
I know that game. I forgot it now, but it's about taking steps when the person turns around.
You must stop. Like almost like in the mud vibe. So and then she red light. I mean first like green light must go. So everyone's running, trying to make it to the line. Then as she's red light, she turns around. Then you must stop.
But now, how do you get eliminated?
If you move, so she turns, like say you're running, and it comes at the random time.
It catch you.
And sometimes you stop and you fall. But they're playing on like a clay move, some slippery, man, you see.
So it was a register for you.
No grip.
No mental stats. Excellent though.
I was playing slides, but so I was gonna slide and so, man. So the man slide. The first man slide. Everyone's looking at him. Dead, man. Everyone. Like, everyone run back, man. Because I'm like, almost now. I get my toes. Bruh, they let loose.
Oh, they killed everyone who ran.
Everyone ran, bruh. And everyone else is crying, yeah, but they're standing still. They don't move. Then they realized,
they trapped him.
Game is real.
Alive.
It's alive, bruh. And then there was still a thing of, there was still a time also, man. So
there's a limit as well.
Also, so you had to get there within a certain time, even besides the fact that girl is also looking at you. But it's a robot also, man. So she picks up also, like
Yo, sensitive.
You can't get away with murder, there, bro. They kill you. But that was the first game, man. But that's just to show you like what is to come,
Nah, I must give it a watch, bro.
You must, bro. You must. Even the ending. ties all together, Baba.
Nah, because the thing is, man, I was on the gram, no? Oh, yes, 10 minutes left. I was on the gram, but the thing is, bro, I've been seeing some funny things. Did I tell you last week about that girl that make the food? Can't now say her name, but...
They make the food?
Yeah, bro, let me just show you these things, bro. Her food will cause prison rights, bro, if you're not careful. Wallahi, bro, you must just see this thing, bro. Scotch is making lasagna, can't you sticky toffee pudding. What is this, bro? What is tea, meneer? What is tea? Now, wallahi, if you want the prison right, bro. If you want the prison right, bro, you take that thing. You take that thing, no? You tell her, look here, cook food for these ones, and see how they react, bro. That man will strike, bro. They will shut balls more down, bro. That's an idea, bro. You criminals, but you can't be feeding us this rubbish, bro. Now I'm sick and tired of her, man. I'm sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of her, bro. But it's fine, bro. You know what? She came out do her thing, bro. See, man, I just burst, man. I just burst, but do, man. Active now. Episode 1. Obviously, I have to now say thank you to the people who watched the first. It wasn't like a proper thing like this one, but obviously it was just like a warm up.
It was a taste.
You know what I'm saying? Squad can qualify you.
Yeah, basically it was a prelim.
But yeah, man, we're online, man. Otherwise, how was the weekend, bro?
Nah, it was chilly, bro. It was chilly vibes. It was so. I didn't sleep at all, but it was good.
Yeah, because I could tell you couldn't sleep, bro. I didn't tell you, bro. You need to be online this morning.
Oh, dying, bro. Friday night, dying. Saturday night, dying, bro. I must stop these going out over the weekend. That's not
yeah, sometimes you need to rest, my man.
Away.
You need to rest.
No cap.
Yeah, man. I had a calm weekend, man. I had a calm weekend, obviously. We dropped now on Friday, went dentist.
No, I got dentist.
Bro, some people don't go dentist, you know that.
Oh yeah, no, bro. I haven't been to the dentist in...
That's poor, bro.
I know, it's been a year. It's been a year.
Oh, now you must go
after
a year. Because some people are like scurvy and things like that. What's that? What's quite thing, bro. Now you must go dentist, bro.
How we die?
I must also set up a medical, man, you know, like just to check up on the body and whatnot.
Bro, you'll be surprised, bro. Like when I went to the Cairo, bro, man was telling me you need to go for blood tests, bro.
And whatnot? Really?
Yeah, I went, bro, as vitamin B's.
It's always vitamin B,
vitamin B and vitamin D. It's alarmingly low, bro.
Is it?
Alarmingly low, bro. You don't realize how important that stuff is, bro. Because you feel tired, you feel the spawn, you don't do anything, bro. That's because of that vitamins you need it, bro. Even the sun not giving you enough, man.
Is it?
But
so
I'm
first take supplements.
Like I've been on the supplements in I must take every morning and so. But the first time I went, the man told me I'm putting it down for 3 injections, vitamin B12 injections, and that stuff is cracks.
Into the blood system.
But into the
oh yes, it must go in. So in the order.
I asked the man, and then the lady that gave me the nurse, she told me it's because that is where there's the most fat, man, or what, like.
Oh, face.
And yours, it's too thinny, man.
Too thin.
It's too thin, and you can't put so many milligrams into your arm. Almost gonna go. But off, man. So you should now must go in the backside, even though it's
a
sore.
sting.
But it's sore, but it's the only place you can go. So I think over 3 months of that, man, bro.
Bro, you must do that in the first year, bro. Like I don't still do that, man, but like obviously. Like I just need to check up on myself, but even though I work out and eat all the right things.
I don't know what's happening on the inside.
You see. And so I must go test me and do that things, but yeah, I mean it was a calm weekend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, things go on and I must still do the things, bro. It's another top in the topsy-turvy season, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it was like
obstacles are coming, but you're overcoming them, bro.
No, look there, I'm here now, I'm active online fields. Online fields. But yeah, I feel like regardless of that, man, you know, sometimes you must get a breather also as well, Declan, man.
Nou, hier is.
Die cover is, bro. Yo, but my etiquette last week was so poor, bro.
And what did you got?
Nah, man, like I work almost every like 4 times a week.
Oh,
I work out, but I didn't have time. Even this week, I was told today's my only free day.
Oh, because you.
Because I must work tomorrow. I have an assignment due. I have a test tomorrow also. Then the following day, the Wednesday, I have another assignment due, my final assignment due, and then on the Friday I have a test. So it's peak.
Now you stack, bro.
It's peak right now. But yeah, but with movements, you know, we have to give people things and content.
We have to be consistent.
We have to be online, bro, man. But you know, big news that came to really open that thing.
We have money now. Complex.
Bra, or Kelly, bra. It's about damn time, bra. It's about damn time, bra.
All the counts, man.
Read that thing.
So the guys here, R. Kelly has been found guilty in his federal racketeering and sex trafficking trial in New York after 6 weeks of testimony regarding sexual abuse.
Sure.
50 witnesses. Whoa!
Sure, that man is, but there's more, bro. That's the thing.
Of course, you see, it's more, but it's the first, maybe 50 only came forward. Not only, but I mean.
But like, yeah, 50. The ones that,
and what's that version here? This guy has been working over 20 years to recruit girls and young women for sexual exploitation. Yo.
And again, he's not. You see, the thing is, you know, we go back to his first case, which was, I don't know, there was an episode on, the first time I heard of it was when I watched the Boondocks. There was an episode, on the Boondocks, like, they did the trial of R. Kelly and whatnot. But also when I heard it again and I was watching, you know what, I was deep into surviving R. Kelly. I used to like that.
I watched the first
season. I was the first season.
I think I watched the first 2 episodes of it. But then I was like, it was late, man. I
Oh.
was like, nah, I must finish it still. But yo, bro, the first 2 episodes I was like,
You see, you know, there was, I don't know what episode, but I used to watch it with other blue chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, other man like a person was not like, just put the fuck and then you watch it, man. So like, there's one lady, I think used to sing or write or used to get things from R. Kelly, man. You know what I'm saying? She's an R&B artist as well. Sparkle, she make nice music. But she was explaining that she brought her niece to the studio because she was off. So then that man was talking to the youth and whatnot. She's 14 these times, the girl is 14 these times. And now she don't know what is going on, but Kelly's moving up with sketchy bongos. Kelly's moving up with sketchy bongos. So now, boom, she check, okay, you know what? It's R. Kelly, man, like, he's known and he's R&B, man. So, somehow, some way, something happened, then the video came out. That was the video of him peeing on her. So that, they did that, when I saw it on Boom, then it clicked in my head. Boondocks was talking about the real thing. So when that thing happened, I was like, okay, like, how did this man get up? Bruh, there's video evidence, bruh. Video evidence of the man doing it. He passed case, bruh.
I don't know, man.
He passed case, dude.
There's no way, man.
He passed case, and you know what they said? I think it was that time he dropped. Is the remix to Ignition?
Ignition.
He dropped Ignition, so it was like,
biggest song ever.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you have this style, but you drop a banger. You get what I'm saying? Like, it didn't make sense, man. So it overtook that and he passed case. So what he did was, I think there was songs that he made in that period. So he credited Sparkle on that song. So every time the song get played, Sparkle get paid.
Royalties, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it was such a thing, bruh. So it got complicated.
Oh, payoff thing.
But go on, bruh.
So the rest there, the charges included 1 count of racketeering based on 14 underlying acts that included sexual exploitation of children, kidnapping, forced labor, and 8 violations of sex trafficking. Yo! And the case with 7 men and 5 women announced they have reached the verdict around 3 p.m. on Monday. He had been accused of sexually abusing more than 20 people, dating back to the 90s, man.
So he's long in the game, like 30 years in this thing.
30 years, man. Basically 30 years, if not earlier.
Kelly sick.
Even this month, one woman accused Kelly of having sexual intercourse with a 14 or 15.
Huh? Bruh, that man is sick. Bruh.
Oh, this lady said she accused R. Kelly of having sex with her when she was 14 or 15. said she walked in on the singer performing
oral to Aaliyah.
Yeah, to Aaliyah when she was a teen. Oh, I remember this.
It was in the documentary.
Ah, it was also in there.
Yeah, as I was saying, when like to play like devil's advocate, you see when people make music, it's not just the artists that get the money. You get what I'm saying? Like the production, the people who do the A&Rs,
the singer-songwriters,
the producer. I mean, Kelly wrote and produced most of his music, but like some of the people who do like background vocals, people who put down the instrumentals and whatnot, the people who work at the record label, like that's people's paychecks. You get what I'm saying? So like in terms of streaming, and like. Let's be honest, some of the lyrics, like you listen to some of the lyrics and you listen to some of the things that he did and whatnot. Like it's like wait, like he's just not speaking about the things that he's doing to these youths and whatnot. But at the same time, like, bruh, that's people's income. You see what I'm saying? So except if now, like I'm not saying now, like bruh,
listen to his music,
but the thing is, no, with that, fair to like, bruh, there's some. Bruh, like it's difficult, man.
It's difficult because
look, there's a song by Charu called Wonderful with Ashanti and R. Kelly. But the thing is, that's Charu's song. It's not R. Kelly's song. So now, like, what's the?
I think for everyone it's across the board.
Like it's different.
Nah, I guess it's different for everyone, but I think across the board you don't listen to music.
But Fetu, this is not his song, man. That's what I'm trying to get to.
I'm standing trip.
Because you know how many people that man wrote for?
That's also the thing, yeah.
You see, there's so many people.
You don't know about
Yesterday, Michael Jackson's You Were Not Alone came on my playlist when I was doing my task yesterday.
Yeah.
So now I'm like singing. So now I go to Genius, man. I go see who's in the writing credits. Or Kelly.
Now weird stuff.
Like, bruh,
look, that's the thing, man. Like, what do you think they'll do in regards to that? Will they remove him off all platforms and remove his work?
They're gone.
Because they're handing so many people's work. But what the thing is, what I don't understand is how is he? That owes net worth. Let's just go here.
Do you know what's also difficult about this thing? His family need that money, bruh. Like that money goes to other people, man. That's my thing. Like I'm not saying like listen to his music, but when you take that away, you're taking like people's income, and you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
So it's like
there's actually a thing in the article like this. Because everyone was going on about the fact that his net worth was -2 million. Like it was last week, because after this the whole article came out, everyone started arguing and they saw their net worth -2 million. So we obviously now they're saying, so now this article's like really -2 million. There's broke and then there's already broke. Social media users are mocking the Grammy award-winning musician after learning he's allegedly worth -2 million. According to Celebrity Net Worth, the 54-year-old was once worth as much as 100 million. That's it. R. Kelly is an American singer-songwriter, actor, and record producer.
We know that.
We
know that.
His net worth is -2 million. Now they're just facing in a making a case for being released from prison that he owes nearly 1.9 million to the IRS alone.
Fetu, this thing. It's just like people get money off that, man. Like the R. Kelly thing itself is not difficult. Like he's a scum, bro. That's that, bro. He's a scum, bro. He's gonna go link Hitler and them and they now, bro. He has to, bro. Because I can, bro. That's scumbag business, bro. But it's like people eat of it, and look, even if you stream the music, it's not like you can get the money. He's facing life.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Like that's what I was trying to get at, because his net worth is -2 million, and I'm sure his fans still listen to his music. So where does the money go? Where does his royalties go? You know what I'm trying to say?
Fair to that money, a writing credit, B2K, bam. I don't know if you know that song. What does it go again? Bruh, I'm sure you know that song, bruh. I know you know that song, bruh. But beat okay now. Baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bum bum bum. He wrote that song, bruh. He wrote that song and he wrote for power people as well, so it's like it's difficult, bruh, because it's like it's people's money, man. You get what I'm saying? But obviously, Kelly, Scumbag, deserve that things, bruh. This thing has been taking too long, bruh. 30 years, bruh. Married a Leah underage. You know what? That people who were involved in that marriage, they must also get.
They must get something.
They must get something because that man said now. Also made a post. He said,
wasn't this thing that covered up as well?
He was his manager.
Manager at the time, no? But he also didn't know.
But if you get paid, you get paid. No, even though it's not the right.
You know what I'm saying? He found out after they were married.
That it was not
Kelly
right.
based him or someone based him.
Away.
Oh, nah, he asked Leah. Nah, he asked R. Kelly, are you gonna marry Leah? Man said, nah. What? Next week, married. And he didn't know. But still, you didn't know, but you said nothing. Right now you know.
But now what you gonna do with it?
Exactly.
Nah, man.
What song did it?
Girls, bro. I just searched that things.
Where's Pam, P2K. Okay, Pam can always do song.
Bruh, that man.
He's big though. He's big.
There's a lot, bruh. There's a lot of songs that man wrote, bruh.
Oh man, okay, but that's featuring.
Like even hooks and things, bruh, for people.
Yeah. And he wrote a lot for Leah as well.
Leah's album came out on, I think it was, remember when they released that, the Leah music on thingies. Do you know how that man is involved in her project?
I know, yeah. He wrote the songs for her.
So now, when you listen to a Leah or you're not listening to Orchid,
that's also tough.
you see him, bitch.
It's also tough.
That's all man, fit, obviously, we're still saying Orchid is Scumbag, but I get it, bruh. It's everywhere.
Oh man, it's written for Michael Jackson, bruh. But even Michael Jackson was innocent.
Hey, Michael Jackson, bruh. Another sketchy ball, man. Fit, you know what? For me, it's just not, I won't speak ill of the dead, bruh. It's dead, bruh. It's just like, it's not like he can face trial now. Let's buy him in the heavens, bruh. Where he went. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, looks like Cannon also.
Bro, it's like.
But you gave Sparkle, you for Sparkle.
Now you see Sparkle, Sparkle is now the auntie of that girl.
Yeah, for him.
And he did that and credited her and whatnot on the royalties and things like that. So, bruh, she's been eating off that. You get what I'm saying? So, like, say,
but you wrote a lot.
I don't know how they let him go, bruh, for the first thing, For the first thing already, I don't know how they let him go.
Baby, almost all the songs. But okay, it's honest. You want man for brushing tell him. Let him know. Aye. For trap soul.
Moose album, bro.
Way.
It's a Moose album, bro.
Yo, man, for brushing tell him, bro. Casey and Jojo also.
You spent. I think this thing is a joke, bro. He's not getting the money, bro, but people eat from that thing.
They're all eating now, but that's what I'm trying to figure out, like, what happened to all the royalties and all that type of things. Like, they strip him of everything. You know, Britney Spears.
You can't strip him off because that's contract behind the things, bro. Royalties are, I think a royalty period is 70 years.
Oh, I see what you mean.
A royalty
but I wonder
period
if he owns
is
his tennis, his masters.
Who?
Okay.
It does. If not, depending on where you signed to,
I'm gonna see now.
it's probably Michael Jackson.
Kelly's recording remained owned by RCA, a division of Sony Music.
Michael Jackson owns that.
Well, his songwriting copyrights are controlled by Universal. So all the songwriting stuff, Universal, and all the songs is RCA.
So which means that
Sony basically.
But like, do you know how many artists are signed with Universal?
And even Sony, bro.
My man.
They're eating, bro.
Man. Do you know who's really eating? Michael Jackson, my man. He's eating, bro.
On his grave.
He's eating. You see what he did was, there was something I read, man, where, Eminem did something, man. Like Eminem like touched the man and whatnot. Because like obviously like Michael Jackson was like a bookie character, like the man was moving strange businessman. So what Michael Jackson did, bought that man's whole catalog. So each time that man releases a song, Michael Jackson eat.
Oh, I see.
And then even with
I almost bought you over.
Even with what is this thing? He threatened to leave Sony. Right?
Michael.
Yeah, he threatened to leave Sony. So Sony was like, so he made a deal. So he said, Sony give me, I think he took, 70% of Sony's whole catalog for him to stay with Sony. Because he was bringing them so much money.
Yeah.
So he had that leverage. It's like even with this thing of trying to compare Drake and Michael Jackson, bro. Drake is baby food, bro. I'll be honest with you, Drake is baby food, bro.
We competing.
Nah, as big as Drake is,
we competing.
Drake is baby food, bro.
Okay.
So it's Michael Jackson just lead them with a look here. Just give me the catalog. So he started buying people's catalogs. So over time, I think he bought it for about 200, 300, 400 million. And then he sold, I think, 25% of that for like 3 billion.
I'm full.
Then he kept that 50%, no? And I think he sold another 25%.
Now they said 40% when he died, 40% of his assets were left to his children, split evenly among the 3 of them. And the other 40 was left to his mother. And then 20%, the last 20 was given to charities. But the man is still earning money to this day.
Yeah.
The man is earning 86.69, I think it's pounds every month. But he's dead, he's earning all this cash.
Yo, bruh.
Man is worth 500 million.
Fair too. I think from when he died and the children got money from the world, I think they all got $1 billion, I think.
At least, man. At least.
$1 billion, my boys. I'll slide Paris.
Yo, bruh, Quincy Jones. Remember Quincy Jones, no? Has been earning $18 million since the death.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
2009.
Every year.
Based off royalties.
But he wrote a lot of things for Michael Jackson.
Wait, that's the thing, yeah. That's the thing. Quincy Jones, bruh.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying, bruh. I wonder what that Owens is doing, bruh. I don't know if they linked up in hell or heaven, bruh.
Bruh, yeah, the highest paid dead celebrity is Michael Jackson. 60 million, bro. And then Stan Lee, obviously, but.
Fit. Anyways, bruh, R. Kelly, bruh, scumbag, bruh. I don't know how it took this long, Fit.
Why did it take this long? Was it all of the allegations and stuff?
You know what's difficult? I think it had to do a lot with the Me Too movement.
What's that?
So just search Me Too movement. I first found out about it. There was this movie with Margot Robbie, My Baby Girl.
Who started the Me Too movement and why?
My Baby Girl.
Says Harvey Weinstein being jailed this year was astonishing but far from the end of the movement. Began the use of the phrase Me Too 2006 to raise awareness of women who had been abused. 11 years later, it found global recognition after a viral tweet by actress Alyssa Milano. Okay, Survivor's March.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what's this movie. Is it this movie with Charlize Theron? Charlize also must stop acting, man. She must come back, bruh. She must come back.
Oh, what's that thing about the news?
Bombshell.
Yeah,
yes.
the news.
Yes. So that thing.
Oh,
that was when I found out about it. And so I was like, it was like.
But what was it like? They have to do sexual favors to get up.
It was such a thing because I don't know. It was about something, man. I don't know. I think I must read that movie. But what happens is in that movie, it's like that man owns Fox, man.
Yes,
That's the man that owns Fox. So now, like you need to work your way up, man. But think of it like it's always been difficult for women, and in the workplace, it's usually dominated by like males and whatnot. Which is not right, but that's how it was, bro. Like
back in the day, yeah.
To this day still is, but like
it was very much
like it was peak, bro. Like it was
prominent back then. Now,
so now, like that man, the founder in it, like he used to like no one used to go up to his office and things. But if you now want to get the thingy, don't come here, do something or be active on something. So I went boom, like that owner went up, and then that man was like, listen, man. So I was like, pull your thing in, but tight the ending, like, it's just like, you can see this is not it. Like, I'm not getting it because, like, I'm good at it. I'm getting it because our look, man, isn't it? So it kind of became a that thing, and then, yeah, that thing, I don't remember the movie properly, but, like, that girl now, the Margaret, Robbie's character, she was like she was in tears, bruh. Because that man was like touching her ear and thing, and she couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, and then now the main character was an anchor, she went through the same thing that happened years ago. But she didn't say anything because of now look where she is. Yeah. Even though it started from like it's a shit thing to start your career on.
Like that,
but like when you just look at your track record, when you see okay now boom, like I'm getting accolades for being like a big person in TV and whatnot. So like it was just like that's mad, bruh. Like that's honestly mad because things like that do happen, and that's where the like Me Too movement started. Like all these celebrities and whatnot, all these big corporate guys started like getting like caught out. Because you know what that man do? That man just look here, come in the office, sit down with the lawyer, sit down with my lawyer. How much you want? 20 more, sign, gone.
Quick, yeah.
Once you get the 20 million, you sign the NDA. You sign the NDA, you breach that NDA. You are at fault. Even though you got violated, you are at fault. How is that in field?
That's it, bro. That is what the NDA entails, bro. Non-disclosure agreement.
Bro,
you can't speak on the matter, bro. At all.
I feel it. That's thing. It's difficult, bro, but hey. Like if I was in a position like that where I need to, like if I desperately needed the money, even though it's just wrong, man. It's just wrong. But some people say the money is not money.
The world is driven us to a point where this, like even Squid game.
Yeah,
it's
like
literally it's the perfect example. Because I'm gonna give you more insight into it, but one of the rules for the game is like the rest. You can play the game now, and then obviously there's the risk of dying. But if 50% of the players decide they want to play the game, then they can stop the whole thing. Everyone can go home. So they gave them that choice, no?
But the people didn't.
But they did it, and 50% of them went home. But the people that said they want to go home, they realized afterwards, nah, let me go back, man.
Because I need
You see.
You
see. So that even shows you desperation, right? What you're willing to do. Kill people. To get out of debt.
Even like Jeffrey Epstein.
That also.
Like, bruh, they say, no.
I'm on the island, man, Disney Island.
The victims. Does he? If you don't want that in Michael Jackson and Neverland, right?
That children is there, man. The children are missing up there in Neverland, man. I'm telling you. They're there in Neverland, bruh.
Sick, man, but they say, Jeffrey Epstein Victims Fund awarded 125 million to about 150 people. I think those are all the victims in
that came out there. But what was that man's thing even?
Same thing with R. Kelly, bro. Same thing with R. Kelly. Tuesday is the 2nd anniversary of the day Jeffrey Epstein was found dead while awaiting trial on child sex trafficking charges.
Oh, was he still awaiting trial?
He died in the prison.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he died, bro. Stress killed him, bro. That's a kill that.
Because you know.
Killed by
but look here, this is the thing. All those Owens, they're all in bars, all in the background, bro. You don't really see them.
That's the
like one or two pictures.
Yeah, then you see, hey.
But then you realize afterwards, they're the owners with all the money, man. They're controlling all these puppets. They're controlling them, man. But they have the cash.
It's sick, but it says here, in addition to the dozens of then underage girls who were allegedly trafficked by Epstein for his personal desires, many women have said that they have been sexually assaulted or exploited by. There's another trip here. It says here, many of the other women have been sexually assaulted and exploited by the former friend of Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, President Donald. Where's online again? I watched this movie called The Little Things with Denzel and.
What's that one, bro?
Big fucking movie. Now you see in that man, Denzel was explaining like what happens is these guys remember I still ask him like in the movie, obviously I don't remember, I think his character's name is Duke or something like that. The little thing that was getting.
But he's a policeman, that's not
yeah, he's a detective. What's his name again? Detective Baxter. So that man asked, no, because now obviously he almost left because he did something, was shot that girl by mistake. Looking for the same man who was this is the same serial killer from the last one, but he was still active. You know what I'm saying? Was never fine. You see? So then felt to like what happened was that, like he came into the scene and so they asked like that man Detective Baxter asked like this man stripped the girl naked and whatnot, but there's no traces of semen and whatnot. Like he didn't do anything. He didn't what's that thing when people have sex with dead bodies? Mutilation.
Oh
what that thing is.
What's it called? 6 dead people.
Dead people. What's the thing is in Xiaomi X for those? I don't know what's that thing is. I don't know what's that thing is, bruh. Dead people. What is that thing called, man? Necrophilia.
Necrophilia.
Now, that man, like, he didn't have that thing, necrophilia and then things, he didn't have that. But, like, things I was explaining there, he was explaining that, like, these people get pleasure from stalking and taking pictures of them. Like, that is how they get off. And then, like, when they kill for them, it's like, that's how, like, it's like an orgasm of some sort. So it's like, except for
I'm full of that, I'm full of that.
So it's like, it's just like, that's moral compass, man.
Nah, but look, here's my thing, man. Okay? Some people I understand, like there was a big narrative, I think a couple of years ago, where all the shows were hopping on.
Serial King.
Yeah, the serial killer, but the killer gene, man.
Oh.
Where you're born with it, and it develops over time. You start killing cats, you start killing birds, then afterwards you escalate, man, you know what I mean?
Oh, and you want to do a body, there's also something.
And they said like, and they said like, they obviously scan people's brain and stuff, and they said, and whatever, and they said that the serial killer gene, man, it's a something, whatever, there's a name for it.
People must watch Don't Fuck With The Cats on Netflix.
Yo!
You know what that is when you watch that thing.
You see, exactly, that's what I'm saying, man.
When that man was taking like suffocate, putting the cats like in the bag and then sucking the air out and what.
What's the snake eat the cat like that? But you see, but for me it's like, in the beginning, what happened? Like what happened? Did your father used to beat you? You know, did they, like most of the time, serial killers, they were sexually abused, or people that raped, they were themselves, they themselves were molested, so now they do it.
To feel powerful.
Yeah, so now it's sort of an upliftment for them when they do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then again, that also comes down to, I think, moral compass, man. It comes down to like your moral compass. Like, for example, if you, it's like me saying now, I would never now be with your ex or anything like that. I can't do that because like my moral compass, that's not compromising my moral compass, you know what I'm saying? But those manners, moral compass, they don't care, bro. They don't care. There's another series on Netflix, just search the types of Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy is the most sick man there, bro. Ted Bundy is a sick man, bro.
Yo, die see dat is al echt, man.
Like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what goes to the heads, man. What pushes you to do those things? And it's scary, man. It's scary that these Owens, and it happens every year. Owens are born this way.
Nah, you're not born this nice. It's like it's how you raise, man, and how you.
Yeah, it's your circumstances and what you go through, and what you taught in general. What you taught. If you're not like taught, hey, this is wrong. This is like if your mother just slap on the wrist every time you kill a cat.
You're used to that thing.
Yeah.
Killing is killing.
Killing is killing. Exactly. You become desensitized to the
of murder. Because it was a murder. You get what I'm saying? That type of thing. Except for it was like. That's what my trip was like. Watching the Ted Bundy type, you know, that man did kind of like, he was like a big man.
Yeah.
He was big, bro.
First kill.
Then, no, when he got caught for I think about 3, 4, 5 murders, he was caught, no? And now he was studying law, so he wanted to represent himself in court.
Man, no, bro.
Now now he's chilling here by the thingy, by the courtroom. Listen, I love by the courtroom in town or whatever it is, by the magistrate. That man, because now you your own lawyer, you need your space to conduct now your own investigations. They close the doors. That man jump out the window, he ran away, bro. On the run for 10 days, then they catch him, then they put him in a cell. Now in the cell, there's like, I kid you not, let's say half of this table, like shrink this table, like just shrink it by half. But there's a gap here in the ceiling. There's a gap here. That's how big the gap is. That man lose about 30, 40 kilograms. I think it was 30 kilograms in the space of like 2 months. No? Starve himself, don't eat, and he's mad. One night, stack his books up, he make a paper dog and he put it, he climbed out there, disappear. Go on by that man. See where you go? You go from, let's say you go from, like I can't remember the places, but you went from one side of the country to Florida. So I think it was about the side, I don't know what side, Cali side and things there, he was there. Man drive down, always that man go on a killing spree. You walk into those dormhouses they usually have for girls in America. You go in there, slaughter my man. Slaughter. They kill 5 girls one night. Next night they kill 6. Next night they kill 3. Private man start collecting. And they ask, who's this man? Who's this man? And these times this was the 80s, so it's not like they say you must show your ID or this and that. If you don't have it, you don't have it. They can't do it. They can't now search on the computer and whatnot.
Exactly, no one knows you must.
You see, somehow they find out, but like they didn't realize that these cases are linked.
That is that man from
It's the same man, it's that man from Declan. And the thing is, they didn't do that cross, I don't know what they call it, but the cross investigations where you said,
with this
like
state also
you put it in a database, and then obviously now everyone can access the database, then you just search, okay, now, what did this person do, this, rape, this, stabbing,
so
it's like a filter bus, and then you search any related cases. Then, when they put the things on the news, always then the police officers start to say,
this guy is familiar, man.
this man is he's doing booking movements. This thing is not right.
I've seen this before.
You see, now they start linking up, they realize that it's the same man doing the same things. I think that man had about 30, 40 bodies, bruh.
Well, they based there, like 20 confirmed and 30 confessed.
You see?
That's it.
And you know, the one lady who escaped, I don't know how she did it, but that man just said like, do you need a lift and whatnot. He had a police thingy. A police, that thing flashed.
The badge.
So he flashed the badge and he told the lady, oh, your tire is flat. He said,
he made it tire.
Then he said, look, you can come with me, we can go to the police station together, you can open a case. These times, he's putting her in a whip. When you take her to the school, they go check, what is going on? This is not the police station. Even from the turn he took, she knew something was wrong here.
Obviously, she knows where the police station is.
Yeah, she loves there. Yeah, go feel it. Hey, you know. Like, as she's in the car, I think the man tried to knock her. But she
knocked her out?
Yeah, but she pushed the door and touched
the
fight. Then she ran on the street, then she waved and whatnot, and the car stopped and shit. And then that man ran away and disappeared and he moved on to the next city.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So he moved on to the next city. It was just like, bruh, I don't know, bruh, like, I don't know.
But I know it's a mad trip, bro. What I realized also is like, all this stuff that happened, man, bro. Like, if you think about it, like, it all just seems like a movie, man.
It does, bruh.
Like, even the stuff that, like, okay, in 20 years' time, people that were born and didn't experience COVID can say the exact same thing, like, movie.
What the thing, worldwide thing.
Yeah, shit.
Bruh, do you know how many times I've heard pandemic and epidemic, bruh? I've never seen that thing come to life, bruh. I know this law, man.
Look, bruh, primary school is
that's geography. That's geography.
Bruh, I think we must have
what is these things, man?
Look, like the plague.
Yeah, the black plague thing.
Back in the day.
That is quite back, bruh.
Bruh, and that thing was like, yo, lights
what is this? Lights up. Man.
Lights up in the house happening now, bruh. And I think it's like, yo, this almost went through with me. Because think about it, imagine how it was then. There was nothing of lockdown.
And hospitals and anesthetics and everything.
Vaccination.
None of that thing.
But you die, man. You die. But nothing about but just in general, man. All the stuff that happened, even World War I, World War II.
Like it's a film, man. You check that things didn't happen, bro.
A movie, bro. That's what you think stuff really happened, man.
Because you see, there's another thing, you know, is if I look at a man like Hitler, another scumbag.
Even that.
Like they do. Just look at pictures of that man. You think a man like that can dominate the world, bro? Can be taking over Europe and things like that. Believe it or not, he did that things. He did that things, bro. Nah, bro, it's, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think part of that is also narcissism or whatnot. I don't know if that's the word, the right word I'm using. A narcissist, man. You know what I'm saying? When you have that element where you say, a disorder of self-importance, away, like, that man, Hitler,
like what he did, man, was just egg.
The thing is, no, David, that man, like, the thing, like, even the reason why, like, he hates Jews was because he was bullied at school.
You see, bruh.
How can you go from that to slaughtering people?
Concentration camp.
What is that, bruh?
But as I'm saying, it escalates, bruh. It escalates. I'm telling you, he killed a Jew himself while he was still alive. And then from there, it took on, man. That's what I'm saying, man. The seed was planted.
Or then it just grew over time.
You see, it grew and it escalated and no one stopped him, man. No one based analysis wrong, Sinjay.
But the trip is he self-Jew, though. How is that then, Fitz? How is that, boss? That man is, I think, I read something, I think he's part Jewish, bruh. He's part Jewish. Just certain things. Hitler's part Jewish, bruh.
Jewish.
You're gonna read the things. Well, I swear.
Yeah, they say studies suggest Adolf Hitler had Jewish and African ancestors.
And then he hates darkies and he hates us blacks, bruh, and then he hates the Jews and things like that, bruh. So I'm saying, bruh, I don't think that's genes, man. That's not nature, that's nurture.
That is nurture.
That's a nurture thing, bruh.
That's what I'm saying, like, most of the time it's nurture because over time you expose to certain things and like even you like the way you grow up. It's Sampuna, nigga. Oh, it's on now, it's on now.
Yeah, bro, as we were going on, nature was nurture and whatnot.
What really happened, man?
Huh? But it's you, bro, the camera, sorry, man, the camera was tweaking. Other types of angles were happening. Other types of things were happening, man. But yeah, we lost what 10 minutes of footage, man.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Yeah, to come back second off. It was the kind.
It was a Liverpool first off.
Yo, bro. Nah, it was a stinker from you, bro.
But I wasn't even.
It was you, bro.
I never decided to grow arms, bro. Change the angles.
But anyways, bro, like, when you look at that nature versus nurture thing, like, it's a strange thing, man. Just look at serial killers, Hitler, Ted Bundy, all them, like, what goes in your brain? What actually happened in your mind?
I don't know, bro. We literally had a whole conversation about this. Yeah,
now. You still can't.
You can't even fathom, man. What is,
I just think, man, like you can try to, like, I think it's like people who drink wine. Wine is this guy who said, now wine is this guy.
Yeah, I was having a conversation about the wine.
Like, wine is an acquired taste. So maybe those people do
I'm
those
telling you,
things
man,
and they
nobody that drank wine for the first time said, yo, this is the best tasting ever. There's no way, bro. The way they make it out to be is as if it tastes water, man.
The thing is, no, I won't know because drinking is haram. I don't do that thing. I'm not so. That's not my business, but like obviously now, cultural reasons, a man drink and whatnot. Not like drink, but
yeah,
obviously now, you just get what I'm saying, the smoothie, kombucha, other type of concoction. But yeah, like you drink that you can taste, but yeah, booze is not nice, bruh. Even as a youth, bruh, man thinking that Smirnoff Spoon is like a light drink, bruh. Cause that thing is bev. That thing is a beverage, bruh. Youth, bruh, I check that Sprite. That's like a knockoff of Sprite. So I had it one day, and my mother was like, what are you doing? It was like a Sprite. She's like, oh, you stupid, it's not Sprite.
Alcohol.
It's fizzy, but it's alcohol. I was like, I guess I didn't know nothing.
It don't taste like it.
The thing is, it's sweet.
It's sweet,
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel too like, it's just, that thing, people are capping, that thing's, they drink it, what did you say it is again? A forced norm.
Yeah,
It's a forced norm.
It's a forced norm, no cap. That's what I always think. It's a forced.
It's like having food with cool drink.
A forced norm, bruh.
It is.
Or drinking, bruh, not even having cool drink, drinking Coke at dinner is a forced norm.
Yeah, like a cool drink.
Bruh, drinking cool drink at the Sunday lunch. Even Sunday lunch, forced norm, bruh.
Cause like, oh, that's Sunday lunch. It's not Sunday dinner, that's the thing, bro. You eat the done with the time, the kitchen is closing though.
Closing, man. Locked up, wait.
Yo, wait, nah, man. People lie, man. They fool themselves. Alcohol is disgusting. Nah, it is, but I wouldn't even lie. Alcohol is disgusting.
I hate it.
That's why I don't think do that things. You can say whatever. I don't know words, but I think it's disgusting.
But what's the other force norm? Drinking at the game, drinking watching a game. What's the force norm?
But that's for the vibes, that's vibes.
You see, but that's what I'm saying, man.
Because Anfield was rocking last night. He was rocking last night. Brother, I don't pay for each situation, no.
Like when you want to drink?
Like you can't just, like, probably say you're sitting at home, bro. All of a sudden, you just want to drink.
I know people like that, bro.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, like, you chilling, I must drink.
I'm not saying chilling with people.
Nah, obviously chilling in your own.
Like, but in your own environment,
Yeah, that's for beer.
Beer's light work. I'm talking about bottles things.
Oh, bottles.
Bottles.
After heading.
You see, I'm talking that thing like.
Nah, it's actually beer people. It's literally forced norm like a wine. So, you come from work.
Brandy.
Yeah, and it, on ice, yeah, exactly, on the rocks.
But that is to release the stress, just to
that's what I'm saying, Mos.
But I'm talking about you study in your pajamas at 12, 11, you working, but because you work at home, you just, so I like one, you get what I'm saying, you do that.
A quiet taste. I feel like people do. People really do. Like you see it in movies, bruh. Like Suits, then it just goes after the day.
And then you just drink.
Decant the most.
But you know what? I have a
Closer.
question. In movies, now you see when they wake up and they kiss the actors. Which I look out even like my breath stink in the morning, bruh. I can taste I can taste it. You telling me these people just wake up and say, yeah, you're first,
bruh.
You're lying, bruh.
Look, obviously the acting is different. The people don't really wake up in the morning. But
is
it real? Like not proper.
You're like, I want to do this. What's your breath smelling like that time, bro? That's what I'm saying now, bro.
No, I'm saying it's not realistic. It's not realistic, but that's what they do, bro. That's what they do, bro.
But bro, the thing is this guy, and like, even like, I don't know, what's this sex education and whatnot. Like, bro, like, they don't even say, like, even in like movies, like scenes like that, man, in the movies and whatnot. You check, did this man put like a condom on? Because
they don't show the stuff.
Isn't that like impregnation and
they don't show the stuff, bro.
Bro, the movies one time they just do that thing, pull up, done. Nothing of going to the bathroom, nothing. After that is done, close, let's go.
Let's go, yeah.
Nah, movies are lies, bro. People, they are all that person, bro. Bro,
movies are...
There's people whose breath stink. Now think of them waking up in the morning. Bruh, those people we know, bruh, come to school, bruh, breath smelling like a dry dog, bruh, like a wet dog. Clothes also, they smelling like a kennel. What's that, bruh?
No ways, bruh. No ways.
And then what? Your breath is smelling like a hot water bottle. That's that water that comes off to use it and it smell rubbery and whatnot. Early doors coming smelling like that. Nah, me bro, man. People must stop lying and to us, Declan. They must actually stop lying to us, bro. They're fooling us. But yeah, even that, bro. Even with the French people, they don't wash after 3 days.
But I can't
they take a break. That's allegedly.
Allegedly.
But feel to like foreign nationals, bro, they don't know what like a roll-on is. You must just ask them, do you know what the roll-on? Just ask them, bro. Do you know deodorant? Just ask that things.
No, I should not put a one, bro. Cancel.
You must just ask them, bro. Yo, bro.
They will cancel.
Like, voila, you feel to like some of them, bro, they don't know what like love here roll-on is, bro. And it's like, man, just like wake up, just wipe.
With wipes.
Not even with wipes, just a cloud with water. Wipe. Put school clothes on, go to school. On a Monday, you smell so. On a Tuesday, you smell so. Wednesday, you smell dates.
We don't know.
Thursday, you smell
office, bro.
You smell Thursday. Friday, you smell fresh. Monday next week, you smell fresh. Tuesday to Friday, you smell bad, bruh. What is that?
I don't know, bruh. I don't know, there must be a reason.
That thing, it's a forced norm as well, bruh. That's something you learn from home. There's no ways a parent that I know can let you go out smelling like, yo, bruh, like smelling like other things, bruh.
Oh, that is true.
You can't be going smelling like trap and trotters, bruh. What the hell, bruh? You can't, bruh, like parents are opening, hey, go wash, man. Like, bruh, even at your big, like, go wash. And boom, like, you realize you must go wash, except school and do all the things. Bruh, some of those people, bruh. Even Mila Kunis and what's this one now saying, they don't wash their children. They were now saying that, bruh.
Give up on celebs, man. Coming with these weird stuff. They don't wash a child.
They don't wash the child. I think that Matthew McConaughey, man.
Yeah.
That man, he himself, like, he don't squalor.
Because
he don't wash.
Masculine,
Nah, he's not. He's stink, bruh. He's stink, bruh. Then I think I saw something of
what is
Lizzo.
that research?
Something of Lizzo, she don't use deodorant.
Celebs that don't wash.
Search that things, but I sent it to someone and I was chatting to a friend of mine. She's smart.
Yeah,
so
more and more celebrities are coming out as frequent bathers. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher, Dax Shepard and Kirsten Bell, Jake, they don't know, Southpaw, they don't wash.
You don't?
You don't wash.
I can't wash the guilty then.
Brad Pitt, Ashley Theron don't wash.
She's embarrassing us, bro. What is she doing? She can stay there in the States. She don't squatter. She must come back, bro. She's learning these wrong things, bro.
Stupid things.
She must come back, my man.
Yo.
I sent this to someone, the celebrity hygiene. Every conversation is over. Lizzo has entered the chat. The rumor singer, the song, I don't know, revealed that she no longer wears deodorant, just like that Matthew McConaughey guy. What the hell, bro?
Right, Jake, you know, discuss several themes relating to water fast boats, a campaign for Prada Luna Rosa Ocean, his new first of fragrance and his bathing ritual during a Vanity Fair interview. When asked about his shower routine, the Spider-Man Far From Home actor said, more and more I find bathing to be less necessary. He added, but I do also think that there's a whole world of not bathing that is also really helpful for skin maintenance and
France, bruh. Very in France, they do that things, bruh. They do the things in Paris. People, yeah, come on, they come and go to the Eiffel Tower. It's stink there, bruh. Eiffel Tower smell like when you pass Akron from the end too. What is that, bruh? What is that? You think this is a romantic place? You think it smells like Athlone, you know, the sweet thing. Ah,
Even Brad Pitt also doesn't shower. He said when you're sweating, They don't have time to take a shower. You just take a baby wipe and rub under your armpits.
Oh, nah, but that's when you sweat. That's things we used to do in grade 9, bruh.
This man is saying your man are getting peed on all day. I don't have time to take a shower.
Who's saying that?
This guy, bruh. As for pits, Ross says pits told him, I got 6 kids. All you got to do is just take them a couple of quick wipes under the pits. But further explain, man, I'm getting peed on all day. I don't have time to take a shower. But she used to run the Austin and she said she'd be fine if she didn't take a shower for a week.
Ah, but that's like...
But she's saying like, she's really spoiled the sex for granted how lucky she is to stay in fancy hotels and fly first class, man. So when I do have a little time off, I like to get down and dirty. By camping, I go by camping or traveling countries that don't have the luxury, man, you see.
So then she go to other countries and she don't wash still.
Nah, she's saying like she go camping and then like while you're camping we still have time to shower, you don't necessarily shower.
Oh yeah, face cause like it's not that.
There's no showers, you know, you wash the dam or whatever. So she said like in that regard, she won't wash, she will be fine with not washing for a week.
Oh nah, then that's baby food, bruh. That's taken out of context, bruh. Nah, but seriously, bruh, we need to, this thing of personal hygiene, like we must take that thing seriously, bruh. Cause, bruh, like, you see, I've taken bus like a couple of times. This year I had to take a bus because I was by my auntie's house, so I had to, the person meeting, I had to link the money with me. So I was like, you know, I don't know, I want to take an Uber, but I'm going to take a bus. You know what I'm saying? So I pay for the fee, I pay to go in the bus. Like, the bus smell like morning breath, bruh. Very almost, but the odors, bruh, like it's mad, bruh. People like, I don't know, bruh. I honestly don't know, bruh. That's my thing, bruh. And you don't understand, in the morning in the bus, they don't open the windows, bruh.
Now it's cold, man.
You lock the windows, you trap the air in, bruh. Yo, the fumes entering your nose, bruh. Nah.
Okay, nah, I get you.
You see, so it's like, if it personal hygiene, bruh.
Nah, it's important, bruh.
Let's take that thing seriously.
That's important.
Especially now that it's summer. Now you're gonna sweat. You know what my thing is, guys, man? Please, like, you need to change your bed sheets also. You see, you need to give them a wash. Maybe so every month or every 2 weeks, like, take your bed sheets out, change your bed, wash them. Bruh, people, bruh, sleeping with the same sheets from June. Bruh. What is that, bruh? Thing's not blue anymore, it's brown, bruh. Kilani trails, drag racing. Nah, bruh, nah, it's serious thing.
Nah, but okay, yeah, on a serious note though, personal hygiene is very important.
Nah, it is, man. Now that it's summer and whatnot, you're gonna be
it's
sweating.
gonna be even
people wearing their white shirts and you take it over, it's brown, yeah. Another drag race, that's the good course. Stukje Kilani drag.
Yeah, wait.
You see? So exactly, man, but just take that thing seriously, man. Other than that, there's nothing else to say for the week, if I'm being honest. Like I said all I wanted to say, but and that girl must stop cooking on Instagram, man. That girl must stop cooking on Instagram. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired, Booty. I'm sick and tired. Man, you must stop, man. But hey, man, let me leave it alone, man. Let me leave it alone. Doing whose thing?
She's doing her thing.
What's her thing? Let's be honest, what's her thing? What food is that, bro? You know what, bro? Each to their own, bro. But the problem stems from when I cook better than you, but who am I to charge, bro? Live a life. If you want to live it lavishly, live it lavishly. Live it lavishly.
What is also that video? Yo, bro, I got pay videos, man. Just
yeah,
funny, man.
There was something I wanted to play for you, man.
Yo, where's this man now?
Yo.
This video, bro, no, me mat go. This thing went forward.
The president.
You see him like the bitch? Yeah, that's right. It's the same, man.
Oh that's one, man. I think it's this one.
Cabemus and sauce electronics. Nothing and sauce. So if you know what is good for you, you better get out of this place.
Damn, bloody fool. Yo,
He's always be funny, bro.
Bro, this quizzes, bro. I burst me in my cone every time.
Dude, that's over. Dude, look at the play, man.
Yo, bro, always get these funny things, bro.
I care for you. You know that. When I look straight into your eyes, hey.
Wait, what did you tell him? We have nothing else to say, but I was that we back occasion. We see because you see, I just have to send people after the message, a proper one, proper message.
Okay, you have to give thanks to Almighty God. He's the one who put that our soul and our brain. Actually, this year, everything will be possible different. You'll be genuine.
You'll be genuine.
This year, I hope.
Bro, online, we
online.
We double over the game this week. Guys, we're going to be online again next week. So you say things.
You need to catch it.
I'm saying, yeah, people look here, man.
Don't be shy, tell your family.
Tell your friends and whatnot. If you enjoy the thing, share it up. You get what I'm saying?
If you're laughing, share it up.
You see, because
As
that's
far as
what we want
laughing,
to
man.
do. That's what we want to do, you get what I'm saying? I want to bring that out in the, because there's a lot of things happening in the world, so...
Yeah, a lot of you shit. See, so...
I record that. Yeah, I did. Away.